They can beep that out. Don't get drawn into anything stupid.
You're ruining this preview.
What I'm going to do is you're not going to big up your team saying you're going to win.
Have you fixed your roof? You didn't answer me.
I'm going to go Manchester United 2. Yes, people, welcome back to DR Sports and welcome to the preview. Welcome to the preview for Spurs. Little old Spurs' trip.
Not that little, are they, though?
Not that little.
Not that little.
Not that little.
Rattle you enough.
Little old Spurs'
little.
trip to Manchester United, to Old Trafford.
Mould Trafford.
Mould Trafford.
Mould
oh,
Trafford.
yeah, this, that and the other. There you go.
Have you fixed your roof?
First of all,
Most
before we get into this,
Okay,
I want to lay down a few ground rules. No, not lay down, because I want us to discuss it together.
Okay, sure.
I want us to establish some ground rules.
Let's do
so
that.
that you lot at home, can know what to expect and know what's like on the cards versus off the cards, because we're dealing with Abbi.
And we're dealing with flip-flop flex.
So
we want to make sure that this is a fair narrative for you.
Are we and these are just yes or no?
Yeah.
Are we doing fake narratives and lying and stuff, or are we actually going to dissect like the game properly?
I think we should dissect it properly. As long as you're fine with not flip-flopping as well, that's no problem for me.
And as long as you are consistent in your energy, with this whole flip-flop thing, because for someone who calls out flip-flopping, you do it an awful lot, and it's very hypocritical.
I just learned from the best.
It's very hypocritical of you.
learned from the best.
Even in the very, very last show, you did it.
Do the people want to watch this? Do the people want to watch
you
this?
did it. But let's get to the game. Let's get to the game.
Okay.
Also, can we establish one thing?
Yeah.
Are you or are you not able or in a position to back your team in any way? I need to know, because what you do is, I don't care about the league, so I don't even care.
So again,
I don't even care. So because that's your narrative, I want to know.
No.
Is that for this?
Just clear something up, because again, this is you coming with fake narratives. Okay,
well, it's not. You literally said it.
It's a fake narrative. My whole issue, and everybody will tell you, is that Spurs haven't won a trophy. So for me saying the league is not my primary focus, I want to win a trophy, because top four is not a trophy, as though Arsenal said it was all those years. It's not a trophy. So for me, my focus is trying to win a trophy this season. That's where I believe Tottenham's eggs should be.
So you don't care about this game?
I do care about the game, but I would rather, again, finish fifth and have a trophy.
And the whole thing of this is what we are rubbish, when you say about Andrew, well, it's this, that and the other, I don't think it's going to... Are you in a position to back your team for this preview?
I believe that they can get something out of the game, yeah.
Right, so let's get into it then.
Okay, have you got everything you wanted to say off your chest?
I think that's about right. Okay. And then basically I'll pull you, as we go along... So I'll pull you up.
Demonetised us already. Keep going.
They can beep that out. I'll pull you up on where applicable.
Do you want to get going?
It will happen.
Time's of the essence.
How do you feel going into this game?
I feel like we're quite fairly matched, to be honest with you. I do. Like, I've said the last couple of weeks, Spurs in terms of like performances haven't actually been that bad. Maybe like, again, I didn't watch the whole Arsenal game, but from what I gathered from the Arsenal game, it wasn't particularly good.
You're rubbish.
Yeah, but apart from that, like if I look at the Leicester game, we should have won that. If I look at the Newcastle game, I think we had the better of the chances to do that, and was just poor individual mistakes that cost us that.
Newcastle, I still don't.
I genuinely don't think we were that bad against Newcastle. I really don't. So there was a lot of good build-up that I saw. We just weren't getting the end product. Obviously, wins against Everton, wins against Brentford. You know, we really needed that win against Brentford. The cup game against Coventry was the worst performance I've seen from Spurs.
Coventry can do that to you.
They can. You can just be a millimetre or 1 minute out, and
Coventry, yeah?
just got to get over the line. We're not so different, you and I.
We're completely different.
In terms of like the actual way that we've been playing, I don't think it has been that bad. Honestly, I don't. So I won't rule out us getting something, because I look at how Manchester United have been, and I don't think you've been particularly good either.
Okay, interesting thoughts.
What's your thoughts on that?
On Spurs?
No, like on both. Because on United...
It's one of the first times you've sat down and really, got into football back, rather than just,
going at each other.
Yeah, and just spouting nonsense. It's the first time you've given a decent account of your team, I'd say. I think that's about fair.
Maybe you don't listen to the other things I do.
No. Maybe the bad you do outweighs the good. Maybe
wow, do you know what?
Where's the rattle? What's the matter? Do you know what?
No, I thought we're meant to be having a mature adult conversation.
We are, but you asked me what I thought about it. So this
okay,
is
so talk on your team. Don't worry about me.
Well,
talk about your team.
Right, so I can talk about Man United now.
You can talk about my team.
There you go, thank you.
As well.
You asked me to. You just asked me to.
Just talk about your team.
Why are you getting rattled? Take a deep breath. Don't get drawn into anything stupid. Don't get baited. Just relax. There you go. Take a deep breath. Yeah, we've been all right. We've had a mixed bag of results. What I do like is that we're starting to play in the right way. We're playing with more confidence.
What is that
We're
way?
having more control over games.
Okay.
style of play, merchants. You know.
I was just going to ask you, have you worked out what
we can see what we're trying to do?
What is the Erik ten Hag style of play?
Well, the style of play is to be dominant on the ball, have more possession than the other team, create loads of chances and win the game. It doesn't need to be, it's high pressing, it's tiki-taka, it's this, it's that. The style is he wants to dominate the ball, we're passing out from the back.
Quite similar to Spurs then, doesn't it?
Well, don't play a stupid high line like you, waiting to get rinsed at any moment. At all. We're not facing unlimited shots like we were last year. We've tightened up the defence.
Well done.
Mazraoui's come in there, he's very good. The Lit's come in there, he's very good. Who else has come in? And Joshua Zirkzee is providing us with a platform that we need at the moment to knit things together. Bruno is the one actually having a bad time at the moment.
Ooh.
Which is why the Spurs game is coming at perfect time. This is why Spurs game's coming at perfect time.
Well, you know, Dr. Tottenham will always help. You know.
Yeah, and I just think against your high line, with the amount of chances that we're creating, you will definitely give us. We will definitely create chances. You won't give us. You won't give us it. Vicario in the 10. Flapperoonie. Yeah, we got to get on him from set pieces. Our set pieces have been quite good recently with the Lit getting his head on quite a few.
Spurs have actually conceded one set piece.
Yeah, but it's still panic.
This season.
It's panic.
It's absolutely, I can't bear it.
And just Vicario, it's just the bozo gene in general.
Yeah. But you've got a few players with that gene as well.
Absolutely. Do you know what? One of the truest things that you've said.
That out?
Yeah, we can in a sec.
Yeah.
One of the truest things I do actually agree with you for the first time in a while is that the teams going into a kind of, it's kind of even.
Them.
Yeah. I can split them because, like, you're Spurs. Like, you're Spurs. But, you know, I said that last year and it was 2-2. Do you know what I mean? I said that last year and we lost against you. So we didn't beat you last year. And that's why this is where the chest starts coming out, because we've been
you're going to get your shameless chest. We've been friendly,
It's not shameless. It's not shameless. It's just me telling you.
I don't like you very much.
I'm not like you. Because what you're going to do is you're not going to big up your team saying you're going to win. Because I said I think we can win. We can win. You can. I'm saying we will.
I think you still can't. I'm not going to write off going to Old Trafford and getting a result. I think that it's still a very hard thing to do. It's Old Trafford.
Well, that's fine. Well, I'll write you off coming and getting a result.
Okay, go on then.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is you don't have no chest. But you normally have chest.
But you have chest. You have chest for everything.
You have chest for everything bad Man United do. You're the first in there. What about this? What about that?
Okay, but you're also
Arsenal
making
doing what they're doing. What about this? What about that?
You're making out I don't call out what Spurs do.
This, that, and the other.
You're making out I don't call out what Spurs do. If I didn't call out
you don't want to pick them up.
But if I didn't call out my own stuff on my own team, then that's fair. I do pick them up when I think that there is a chance.
You're back to in account and all that. You're back to it.
Why are you making we're making a fake narrative, right?
It's not a fake narrative. You've said these things.
You're ruining this preview.
You're ruining it.
You're ruining this preview.
Why?
Because you're making this like KG. Like, you need to stop.
No,
just stop.
No. All I'm doing is talking about the things that you do. And this is what you have a history of doing, and the viewers can confirm it. If I'm lying,
am I just getting battered on this preview?
No, you're not getting battered.
No,
you've got a chance to reply.
Have I?
Yes.
All right. Well, let me know when you come up for air.
Go on.
Okay. Thank you.
Air. Coming up for air. You said let you know, so I'll just let you know.
Wow. I'm happy to back my team. Like I said, I believe that we can go to Old Trafford and get something. However, I also wouldn't be surprised if it ended up in a draw because of how similar we are. What I would say, I think in terms of the midfield, that's where I think it's very key. I think it's a key area.
Talk normally.
It's a key. You are.
Whoa, get your rattle.
It's a key area, this midfield battle, I think. Are you going to start Agate?
Don't know. I would.
What is the update with Agate?
Yeah, he's fit. He's there. We're on some rotation thing right now.
So what would be your 11?
My personal team would be Agate, Kobe. The Bruno one's interesting.
You're not leaving Bruno out?
Yeah, a lot of fans would though. On a real talk,
really?
Yeah, he should have got hooked against Crystal Palace. He was absolutely shocking, and he's been not great this season. And Eriksen's playing really well. He actually is, and who would have thought that? People calling for Eriksen to be in 10 over Bruno, or even Zirkzee back. But I think in the big games at home,
you can't
under the lights, I'd go with Bruno again. People would probably disagree with that, a lot of the United fans, but I would in the big games, and I'll put Rashford back in. But I couldn't, hand on heart, say to you, Agate will definitely start. I actually don't know.
Why will he not start?
Ten Hag's been rotating him, and saying he needs to get used to English football, because we all thought he would start against Palace because he played 60 minutes against Barnsley, so you think he'd be ready to start.
Levels.
That's just minutes in the tank.
Yeah, levels, minutes, all the same thing.
Just minutes in the tank. So yeah, what? Just quickly before we get to predictions, what would your team be? Who's?
What, midfield?
Yeah. Well, no, just the whole team.
Normal back four.
Well, actually, it's only the midfield.
Well, normal back four. Yeah, I think because of Kulusevski as well. So I think he probably goes Maddison, Bissouma. I think Bentancur's waiting for a ban. I don't know when this is coming in. He's going to get a 10-game ban.
Hopefully it's now.
I don't know, I don't know. It depends if he wants to play Kulusevski in the 10, which he has kind of been doing. Kulusevski's actually been really good there.
Yes.
So maybe that's the 3 that I would go for. I don't necessarily think it's particularly strong in terms of like having that, you know, defence for the back line, but he might go for that and then have Johnson. There's no Odegaard, so not sure. But
you like Johnson as well?
Brennan Johnson, I think, has got an unfair amount of stick.
From you?
No.
You're saying he's rubbish?
When have I said that?
So you rate him?
I said I don't think that anybody should have to delete their socials because of the stick that they're getting.
About that. I'm talking about before.
I think at the back end of last season I saw an improvement. I still think he's got a long way to go, but I am happy for the boy that he's got 2 goals in a couple of weeks. I don't think he's as bad. I think Timo Werner is a worse player than him.
Hope it's not him.
Hopefully we don't. And I don't think he's the sole problem. People like to focus any club on one player and make them the bad guy. And I think that Brennan Johnson, there is obviously something there, and I'm not writing him off. I'm not saying he's great and he's world class, but I do think that there is potential there.
Said Oliver Skip was world class. Predictions.
Dusty club, man. You're ruining this whole preview.
Dusty club, man.
I hate
prediction, go on.
My honest thing, I do think it'll be a draw. Honestly, I will back my team and go 2-1 Spurs, but I think in my heart it's going to be a draw.
I'm going to go Manchester United 2, Spurs 1. I do think we'll concede. But we are defending quite well, but I think we'll get the job done. I think we're due a big win at home.
There's not one part of you that thinks it might be a draw then?
That's always in there a bit.
Oh, it's always in there.
But I'm going for the win.
Okay, so
we're going to win the game.
All right, so you don't bring what you say off camera on camera. That's okay.
Well, I just said there's a bit of me that thinks it'll be a draw. But I'm going for the win.
That's
I believe
okay.
we're going to win the game.
Fine.
I've answered your question.
Cool.
Any other questions?
No, I got no questions.
Good.
Just yeah. Have you fixed your roof? You didn't ask me.
Have you fixed your roof? We'll find out if it rains.
Okay.
How about that? Have you fixed your trophy cabinet? Take care, guys. We'll see you in another episode. We'll see you.
I hate you. I'm actually going to whack.
Well, you've got no. Don't touch that.
Well, I don't know why they've put it here.
Don't touch that.
Why have they put it here?
Because we've won it 20 times.
Yeah, but you haven't for a very long time.
Yeah, but you've never.
Well, there was.
Don't touch what you never had. We're out of here. Peace.
You are pathetic.
You're literally so childish.
You make this whole